if it would have in Chicago today. I really don't. If they had any sort of sequel to last week, I think that the Sun may never visit the city again. They made some plays. And it was one moment in particular, Justin Fields, there was palpable anxiety in Chicago. Can we protect this kid? Are we moving stadiums? What are we doing? And then he said, hold on. And he chucked it to Darnell Mooney right down the middle of the field. It feels like the Bears haven't made a play like this in 30 years, and I know that's not true, but it felt that way at the time. It was just, bam, he had time, and he, like, basically crow-hopped to chuck it into his arm strength. And then sometimes when you do espresso, you do a double shot of espresso. And then we're going to do it again. Give me a double with one of those lemon peels on the side. Another one. And listen, Darnell Mooney is so good and so talented and such this great draft treat that they found. He does not work in this stupid little dink and dunk offense. He doesn't work like that. You got to open this thing up. And they did. And Fields found him. And you could just feel the city and state, Cook County and the state of Illinois. Oh, my gosh. Was it because it was just the Lions? Of course it was. But we don't need to talk about that. We'll see what happens next week. But for 1 week, hey, God bless them.
Yeah, and then it makes me...
I almost swore. I know. I almost swore. I didn't, though. God bless them. What do you got?
We'll have more on the Bears, of course. I will go to the fourth quarter of the Giants game because I needed this espresso shot. New York needed this espresso shot. Every coffee shop on the corner was excited about what happened. There were 11 minutes to go. No, in the fourth. No, sorry, 7 minutes to go. The Giants were down by 11. What do? They line Saquon Barkley up as a wide receiver. The rest is history. Sorry, Marshawn Lattimore. Can we take a look at this? He gets burned, makes the grab, jukes Marcus Williams, takes it in for the touchdown. This was not just an espresso moment for me, guys. This was like what we needed to see. This gave juice. Like if he can get this going, and of course he punched it in an overtime as well, walk-off score. Like this is something that could make the Giants dangerous.
Absolutely.
If he's healthy and he can go, he can be this guy again.
To get Saquon back on track, that's the best thing that can happen for Danny Dimes.
And they're going to Jerry World this week. Let's go! Come on now.
We've got more. You know who wasn't an espresso shot? Baker Mayfield.
No, that was weird.
What's going on? Baker Mayfield and that Browns defense looks great. They picked up their third win of the season despite some offensive woes yesterday. They were facing Minnesota. We'll have highlights from that game and more up next.
Highlights, and yeah, more highlights.
But how'd the game go? 19-17. Belichick says, let's try a 56-yarder through the driving rain. Does he make it? Don't. Even if he had, Bucs had 2 timeouts in just under a minute, so Brady would have had some dramatics maybe, but they didn't make it. He doinked it 19-7 Buccaneers. So how about the quarterback comparison? Why not? Let's do it. Mac Jones versus Tom Brady. It's right down the line.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it, Mike. We're doing it as a program. And Mac was sacked 4 times and got -1 rushing yards. So Mac Jones was really good, but he didn't get the win. And afterwards, Tom Brady. Hey, what do you think of that young guy who's doing your job and your team and your building? Your thoughts?
You ain't right. Did a great job. Did a great job. I think that offense does a great job. Josh really dialed up some good plays, too. So they kind of hit everything. I saw them coming and a couple reverse passes and throwback, and they did a good job. But in the end, it always comes down to a couple plays.
More on this game right now with one of the newest members of our NFL media family. Caleb Burton joins us live now from Foxborough, where you were yesterday. I ran into your dad. He seemed very excited to have you there at the Buccaneers-Patriots game, working throughout the day and last night. So how great was it to be introduced to our viewers with this game as your first assignment? That's pretty incredible.
Okay, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, this is my stomping grounds. This is my backyard, and it was just amazing. The atmosphere was incredible. Yes, the rain could have been a little bit better, a little lighter, but here's the deal. Tom Brady, he came out of that locker room. These fans here, they were cheering for him, welcoming him back here, and then the moment he stepped onto the field for game time, booing happened. I mean, it was a night and day different switch. These Patriots fans definitely were trying to figure out how they were feeling. And for the majority of you guys, you got to see all of the action in the game, during the game. But how about behind the scenes? Check this out.
Let's go! We're ready!
Nation, baby! I'm seeing some Buccaneers jerseys. I'm seeing some Patriots jerseys. And then just simply decked out Tom Brady. So, is this a conflict it's family right here.
Yeah, we're confused. Yeah.
Brady, you and I are on a break.
I might shed some tears.
Belichick or Brady?
Belichick!
You are a Brady fan if you're rooting for Brady tonight and the Bucs to win. That's not a Pats fan. A Pats fan roots for his team.
We ride with the Patriots.
Ride with the Patriots.
I ride with Tom.
A mixture of boos and cheers.
Fires caught, and that should do it. Mike Evans will take it to the 15-yard line.
And there you have it. Tom Brady has officially passed Drew Brees for the most passing yards in NFL history. And 2nd and 7 for the Patriots.
Jones fires. That's caught and getting into the end zone. Hunter Henry for the touchdown.
These fans are loving it.
Jones again to the outside. Jones to the end zone.
It is a quiet Patriots nation. This is it, guys. The Patriots, a 44-yard field goal.
On its way. It is off the goalpost. No good. You can hear the doink.
Honestly, I'm sad for the Pats, but because Brady was a part of this for so long, you kind of for a little bit are happy for him, but for us, boo, bummer.
One goalpost away, that was it. That was it. I love Tom.
Best game so far.
I love at the end of the day, 6 Super Bowls. Thank you, Brady. Thank you.
And there's the hug and the GOAT v. GOAT debate there at the end of the game. Kayla, so cool to see what the behind the scenes was there in Foxborough. You grew up there, of course. Was it everything you expected?
Okay, it was more than what I expected. I think for everyone, it was more than what they expected. I mean, for the Patriots to be leading in the fourth quarter, again, no one really knew what to do, how to handle it. Every Patriots fan and Buccaneers fans were on their feet waiting to see the end result. And here's the deal. As for the Patriots moving forward, I spoke with these fans, and they say they have a whole lot of confidence. As you could see just within that tape, they have a whole lot of confidence in their rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, moving forward after his performance. Back to you. And thanks for having me.
Of course. He was incredible. Yeah, of course, Kayla. Welcome. Kayla Burton, everybody. More highlights.
Great job,
Kayla.
Kayla. Meet you.
Now we've got Mike Robb with the Seahawks and Niners, your former squad.
My former squad. Come on, Russell. Both of these are my former squads, actually. Russell never lost 3 games in a row with the Seahawks. Third quarter, Seahawks leading 14-7. Russell avoids the sack, throws a dime.
They're currently
dime. Freddie Swain. That's crazy, man. Makes the catch, 13-yard touchdown. Let's watch it again. Seahawks extend their lead to 21-7. That's my quarterback, Russell Wilson. They're back on it. They're back on it.
They are.
Take them out.
How good is the NFC West? You had that game going on. This game over here, if that's your quarterback, Kyler might be America's this season. This is unbelievable. That A.J. Green, the old veteran, he has made an impact in Arizona, both on the field and off. A lot of these players look up to him as the leader and the veteran. Him and J.J. Watt making an impact. 17-point win in L.A.
He's so good, dynamic, explosive. We'll get to him with game balls. A little hint there, a little teaser. But it's time now for our Espresso Shot moment of the week. This is when we talk about the play, the little situation, whatever it was that woke us up the most in week 4. Rob, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to that Washington football team win. Maybe because I live in the DMV and I'm around a bunch of Washington football team fans that this stood out to me. But DeAndre Carter, that 101-yard kick return to start the second half.
Go for it, Mike.
It started everything. It started to come back for the Washington football team. Look at this play. He catches the ball perfectly, hands high, hits it with speed. This is how you trust your blocking. And once he gets about right here, you just know nobody's going to catch this young man. He's played for like 6 or 7 different teams. So happy he got this moment yesterday in the game. And, guys, it sparked the comeback. It sparked Tyler Heineke doing his thing with J.D. McKissick to win the game. I know Falcons fans hate watching this. this morning.
We love the young Wei Koo. He wasn't making the tackle. Very good at kicking. He wasn't bringing it back.
So many games yesterday. What are the chances that I'm also doing one from Washington?
Peter, what are you doing?
I thought Taylor Heineke was fantastic
Yes, he
yesterday.
was. Talk about it,
big
Peter.
moments,
Talk
he
about
made
it.
the plays. Let's go late in the game here. This is 3rd and 7.
How did
Taylor
this happen?
Heineke just throws it up high and deep. McLaurin,
How
touchdown.
does it happen?
Okay, so now this cuts the lead, all right? But you're still trailing. Heineke goes one of these. You're still trailing.
So fun to watch.
They get the
They
ball
look
back,
great.
and this is
to
the
answer
play
the
you just
question,
referenced.
are they a top-tier NFC team? I think this was a perfect game.
Because the kick return, because it did
Panthers
start off. This finished
are a
it.
good team.
This
I don't
pushed
think
the
they're
game
top to
away.
speed burst.
McKissick leaves his feet from the
That was so dope.
This is a former Falcon player.
Oh, my goodness.
I loved the fight in Ron Rivera's team. This is 1 year to the day that Ron Rivera got a clean bill of health last year with the cancer scare. He has his boys playing hard. I know that this is not going to be a front-running team in the NFC East with the Cowboys still around, but I got out of my chair when I saw the way that this team finished.
That's awesome.
Washington football team playing for their coach and playing for that quarterback, Taylor Heineke. We see you. Great job.
2 great plays from that team. And due respect, if Heineke and McKissick, those guys don't make those plays, the sun is going to come up this morning in Washington. It would. I don't know if it would have in Chicago today. I really don't. If they had any sort of sequel to last week, I think that the sun may never visit the city again. They made some plays. And it was one moment in particular, Justin Fields, there was palpable anxiety in Chicago. Can we protect this kid? Are we moving state?